Hi everybody, I'm Kathleen Connors-Brady, and this is my lesson for Module 2.3. It's a geometry lesson on Introduction to the 3 basic types of angles, and today I'm presenting my lesson to Yarn. So, let's go. Thank you for joining me in lesson today, Yarn. I am really excited to share this lesson with you. You have been doing such an awesome job with your geometry work, identifying shapes and lines, rays, and segments, that it's time for us to take that work to the next level and start looking and exploring angles. I'm so glad you're excited. Well, without further ado, the first type of angle I want to share with you is this type of angle right here, called a right angle. This angle, you can see right here, is formed by 2 perpendicular rays with a common endpoint. It measures 90 degrees. So the common endpoint is right here where they connect. And when it's talking about measuring 90 degrees, that is the space in between the angle. That's what we're looking at for a measurement. We use this really cool tool called a protractor to measure the degrees of an angle, to figure out what type of angle they are and what their measurement is. For a right angle, it's always going to measure 90 degrees. The 90-degree mark is right here at the top. And you can see when I move this part of the protractor up that it is forming a right angle. This is the type of angle that you'll see on squares. Every corner is forming a right angle, and every one of those angles measures 90 degrees. We can even check it out by putting the point of the angle right in the center and then lining it up and seeing that the 2 sides together create that 90-degree angle. The next type of angle I want to share with you is called an acute angle. An acute angle measures less than a right angle. It is always less than 90 degrees. So you can see that this angle, the space in between our 2 rays, is much smaller than the space in between the 2 rays of a right angle. An acute angle is always less than or smaller than a right angle. Here's another example of an acute angle. And this trapezoid is a really awesome shape for exploring angles because it doesn't just have one, it actually has 2 acute angles. So that gives us another great reference as to what an acute angle looks like. And then the last type of angle I want to share with you is called an obtuse angle. This angle is an angle that measures greater than 90 degrees. It's more than 90 degrees or larger. Here's another example of an obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is greater than a right angle. It always measures greater than 90 degrees. So, when exploring this trapezoid here, it has 2 examples of acute angles down here, but it also has 2 really great examples of obtuse angles up here. So we have acute angles down here, less than 90 degrees, and obtuse angles up here. They are greater than 90 degrees. Super cool. Do you have any questions about this? Awesome. Then for your follow-up work, I want you to do something really cool. I want you to get your geometry book and just move around the classroom and see if you can find examples of right angles, acute angles, and obtuse angles. Go ahead and record those examples in your geometry book and make sure to please label them obtuse, acute, and right as you're working. Sound good? All right, awesome. And that is it for types of angles. See you next time.